Hello everyone, my name is LPL Jox and today we're fighting Albinson for LPL. This battle is already played and this is like... The battle was played last week. And I didn't have time to record. I do not have time to record next week battle as well. But I still want to show you guys the battle on my YouTube page. So this is just a post recording. And this is the team I'm bringing. So I'm not going to spoil the outcome if I win or if I lose. But one thing to note is I was scouting Albinson and I was preparing for Meowth. And this team, it looks like this team isn't even good against Meowth. But I'm going over every thing we can do against the Meowth and why this team is actually pretty good against it. So first of all, we have Stunky. Slash Bomb, Flamethrower, Defog and Thief. We need some back bulk with this team combo. And I think Stunky is really good for this. It can switch into Natu and Cottony, and if they knock or if they remove the berry juice, we can just thief it back. It also thieves the Alola Diglett if it comes in. And the best case about this Stunky, it doesn't have minus defense, because it can switch into Meowth. And if Meowth goes for the fake out, into knock or the U-turn, we can just thief, we can take a hit, and if they kill us, the Meowth is going to take a lot of damage from the aftermath and from the life orb damage. We also have Defog in here for the Webs matchup, and that's about it. Next up we have Croagunk, Life Orb Croagunk, I think the strongest mon in LCUU, and it checks a lot of playstyles. It checks Hail, it checks any sweeper in general like Almanite or Tortuga. We are running Sludge Wave, Vacuum Wave, Shadow Ball and Fake Out. I think Sludge Wave is better than Sludge Bomb on Life Orb sets, but the extra potion is handy. Shadow Ball to hit the Natu and Frill is on the switch, and Fake Out for some extra damage. You can run Sucker Punch over Fake Out or like Earthquake, both work. Pumpkaboo, I wanna talk about this mon at last. Cottony, it's just the glue of the team. We needed a Sentru switch in. Sentru is disgusting in LCUU, and this thing can switch into it as long as it isn't Poison Jab. We have Giga Drain, Dazzling Gleam, Knockoff and Tailwind. Tailwind as just extra support for if something goes wrong. Diglett Alola, same thing as Stunky, we have Thief on here. Earthquake, Iron Head, Thief, Stealth Rock. This can switch into Joltik, and if it gets low we can just Thief it up. We have Flip Turn Carvanha. After this week I discovered there was a better Carvanha set, but we're rocking with this Carvanha set right now. If you go full physical, you do not have to risk the defenses, and that's really nice because 9 defense and 8 defense have some different roles. Flip turn is to lead off with Carvanha, you protect and you can just flip turn into any other mon, and it gives us a way to get in Croagunk. Crunch in Aquajet plus protect protects us from Barrel Drum MacB and any MacB in general. And Crunch is just hard hitting stab. Last off, we didn't have any good answers against Sentru outside of Cottony, but if Sentru had Poison Jab, our team just loses. So it's here for the Sentru. It's also here for the Alola Diglett, because ground plus steel coverage is kinda scary against this team. We have Psychic for 15 speed Croagunk, and we outspeed it with 16 speed. And we have Foul Play. If they tend to run 6 Goon, we can just go out into Pumpkaboo Small and one-shot the 6 Goon with Foul Play. And the best case is like, if they go out into their MacB and try to set up, we can just Foul Play. So this is the team, I hope you guys like it, and let's go to the battle. So here's the battle. Albinson and I brought the same team. Almost the same. I have a Pumpkaboo and a Stunky, while he has a Frillis and a Natu. I lead off with Carvanha. I thought my Carvanha is pretty good against this team. Maybe not against the Cottony, but like we could protect into Flip Turn and get some momentum. And if we go out into Croagunk, well, we just hard switch. Goes out into Diglett. And right here I think I click Aquajet. I do click Aquajet to try to one-shot the Diglett, but we didn't catch it. Goes out into Cottony and now we can Flip Turn. So the Flip Turn gets some extra chip, and that's why I like Flip Turn Carvanha. But if we were Ice Beam at this point, we could do so much damage against the Cottony, potentially even killing it. But we go for the flip turn and we go out in Stunky while he goes for the knockoff. So here I think, should I go for the flamethrower, catching the Diglett Alola on the switch? But I can also go for the thief. And I think I can go for the thief. We go for the thief and we thief the Croagunk. So that's pretty huge because we want to kill the Croagunk. Go for a flamethrower, we do a lot of damage. And here we go out into Pumpkaboo predicting Drain Punch. So our Pumpkaboo has Psychic, and I do not see a good Pumpkaboo switch in, outside of Carvanha. But we will hard switch into Carvanha, because we could also go for the Giga Drain. So here I go for the Psychic and we one-shot the Croagunk. Goes out into Carvanha, and we're going out into Cottonee here. But he predicts that and goes for the Ice Beam and gets the freeze. So here I was thinking, what can I do with this Cottonee now? Is it still helpful? I just check it because I predicted he wasn't sub. If he was sub, this battle would look a lot different. And we go for the Tailwind, that's why we outspeed it. Go into Croagunk, and here we predict Albinson to switch and go for the Shadow Ball, and we do a lot of damage against Renato. Go out into Stunky, and as he goes for the Psychic. Here I make a small misplay, I click Flamethrower, but I think Thief was the alternative better play, because even if we Thief the Diglett, then our Croagunk and Carvanha sweep would be even better, because this Diglett could be Firelight. We go for the Flamethrower and still kill the Natu, as he goes out in Diglett Alola. Goes for the Earthquake, it was pretty safe. We could go out into Pumpkaboo, but if he gone for the Iron Head, then we will be in a really good position. We second Stunky, go out into Carvanha, as he goes out into Cottonee, and we just Aqua Jet into Flip Turn again. He tries for Anchor, that was a really big misplay on his part, and Anchor doesn't work on Dark type. He knew it, but he forgot about it. It happens. Go for the Flamethrower and we kill the Cottonee. So we're in a lead right now and he goes into the Carvanha. But his Carvanha is special, and special Carvanha just one-shot everything. I don't know if the crit matters, but afterwards he could go for the water move. We go into Croagunk and we go for the Vacuum Wave. Here I think I predict him to be Scarf Psychic, so we go out into Pumpkaboo. As he goes for the Shadow Ball, it's fine. We go for the Giga Drain. Might be better to stay in with Croagunk, but we didn't know if he had Psychic. We go for the Giga Drain and get some health back. Sack the Pumpkaboo, and here we go out into Carvanha. We can go for the Crunch, one-shot the Frillis, and right here I make a big misplay. Well, actually, we didn't know the moves of the Carvanha. It showed Ice Beam and Dark Pulse, but we didn't know if he had stacked or like Psychic Fangs. If he gone for the Psychic Fangs, like, we don't know. If I go for the Crunch, I need a high roll to kill him. If I go for the Flip Turn, I can go out in the Croagunk, go for the Vacuum Wave, and win the battle. Well, I just pushed my luck and go for the high roll. That wasn't the play. I got locked out, that was my bad. But we still will win the battle, because this Diglett was actually E-Firelight. And if his Carvanha killed our Carvanha, then we could not kill the Diglett, because Life Orb Vacuum Wave does 16 HP against Diglett Alola, while Diglett Alola has 18 HP. That was a kind of sad outcome of the battle. I think we played it fine outside of the last turn and like the Stunky play with the Flamethrower, but outside of that it was a good battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.